Good morning, Warriors. My name is Chris Colbert.
And I'm Maddie O'Brien. Today is May 10th, day C on our schedule.
Today we are going to start off with George Murphy and the amazing Dr. O'Donnell with the Principal's Corner.
Take it away, George.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Principal's Corner. I'm George Murphy. I'm here with Dr. O'Donnell. We have more student-submitted questions to ask him.
We do. Okay, very good, George. Good morning, Wilton High School community.
Let's get started.
Okay.
Our first question is from an anonymous user. He wants to know when GPAs will be weighted.
I do not envision GPAs being weighted. As this anonymous submitter probably knows, we are one of the few schools that do not weight GPAs. We examined weighting GPAs last year. The Board of Education, the administration, the Central Office Administration, teachers, and we decided to continue to go with unweighted grades.
Okay, that's good to know. We have another anonymous user who wants to know how we can use our student IDs or when to use them.
When to use them? They're not used that often. We would like to get to the point where everybody brings their student IDs and we would use them in the media center. They may ultimately be used for access to other parts of the school, but I know right now they're underutilized. What's your sense, George? Do students not really carry them too much?
I wouldn't say people carry them that often. I know that when I took the PSATs, you had to have a student ID or a printout form, but I was kind of asking the same question myself.
Yeah,
so.
That's a very good question. I often wonder as well. We don't use them that much. We could get to the point where we require them for entrance at certain things, but we know most of our students, so they are admittedly underutilized. I agree with this anonymous submitter.
Right. And we have another question from class of 2019 student Andrew Santacroce. He wants to know what your max weight is on the bench press.
Oh, that's funny. I don't know. I don't really max out anymore, George. I think there was a time when I was right out of high school when I was able to throw 300 plus pounds around a little bit, but those days are well over. So I'm a middle-aged guy just trying to stay in halfway decent shape. It's a good question.
I see you working out often.
Well, we go in, 3 times a week just to try to get some cardio in the morning and a little bit of light weights, just trying to stay in shape a little bit, It's fun. It's fun to get in there and, see our student athletes in there getting ready for the seasons and training in there. I think that hopefully we all want to stay fit and be fit in mind, body, and spirit. Wellness is really, really important nowadays.
Right, yeah. And we have another question from the class of 2019 from Daniel Otavi, and he wants to ask whether the cafeteria can stay open till the end of the day or not.
Meaning open for food is what this person's
I would say
implying,
food or snacks, something like that.
I don't envision it being open all day long for full food service because they have... people probably don't realize the cafeteria workers start really, really early, and I'm sure they have contractual obligations in terms of the number of hours they work. My understanding is now I think there's an a la carte thing towards the end of the day, isn't there?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't go down there, so we'll investigate that. And I'd be interested in knowing if that's the sentiment of the school community that we want to try to keep it open a little bit longer, at least for a la carte or for snacks. So let's look into that. It's a good question. Who submitted that?
That was Daniel Otavi.
Daniel, thank you for the question. Daniel, we'll look into that, okay? Thank you.
Good question.
George, in conclusion of this segment, I would like to give a huge shout out to our seniors, our senior class. This is the last week for them here at the high school, at least in terms of their classes, and some of them are taking AP exams. So I really, really, really want to thank the seniors for their academic focus, their dedication to the school. It's been a great school year with these seniors at the helm, and I certainly wish you nothing but the best out on internship. I hope you learn a lot, apply some of the skills that you learned here at the high school, and we look forward to welcoming you back for the end of the year ceremonies and celebrations, and of course that magical day on June 24th when you cross the stage. Okay, thank you very much, class of 2017.
Thank you, George and Dr. O'Donnell.
The School Climate Committee has released an exciting new program called the Link Crew.
It's an opportunity for upcoming seniors to help incoming freshmen with the transition into the high school. This week, Jackson Dill and Mrs. Emo sat down to talk about it.
Thank you. I'm now joined by Grace from Peervention and Noelle from the Student Climate Committee in Mrs. Zemo's office. And my first question is, what is Link Crew?
Link Crew is a high school transition program for incoming freshmen. We have about 80 rising juniors and seniors who will work with about, I'd say, 8 freshmen, a small group. It would be 2 link leaders with one group, so like Noelle and I and a couple freshmen, and we'll meet with them throughout the year to help them be able to succeed in the high school and make them feel comfortable. And we'll also have freshman orientation, which is going to be very fun for them and for us. We'll do a lot of activities with them, which that will be right before school starts, and then the first week of school, right at the end on I think Friday or Saturday, we're gonna have a freshman dance, and all the link leaders will be invited to go with all of the freshmen.
What are some of the fun aspects of this group?
Well, some of the fun aspects are throughout the year we're going to be doing social events with the freshman class and really just getting them integrated into the school and comfortable with it, and just make sure that their transition is as smooth as can be, and that they realize that Wilton High School is like a fun place and that people are here to help them, and that with all the hard work that they're going to do, that there's going to be some fun parts along with freshman year.
So why would a junior want to join this?
Well, it's going to look very good on your college applications, obviously, but you also get a really great set of leadership skills, which will help you succeed in the long run of your life.
Also because you get to think about when you were a freshman and you were nervous or anxious or even scared about coming to the high school and all the parts of it that were making you feeling really overwhelmed, and all those stereotypes about, oh, how the upperclassmen are so mean, and being one of those juniors or seniors who can see a freshman in the hall and say hi to them and just make them feel like there's someone there to help them, that will help tremendously improve that freshman or even the whole freshman class's transition to the high school.
And so to wrap this up, when does Link Crew meet and how could students get involved?
Link Crew, right now we have a flyer up around the school, and there are specific dates and times of our meetings where you can get to, you'll get more information from Miss Scott, Miss Marino, or Mrs. Emo. And we have an application to fill out. It's really simple, just a couple of questions and a minute video. And you can email Miss Emo, Miss Scott, or Mrs. Marino, or contact Noelle or I to get involved.
All right, thank you.
And the time has come that our lovely seniors have to go.
We'd personally like to thank our Morning Warrior seniors, Corey, Jackson, and Aquila. You guys will definitely be missed on the show. On a serious note, here's some footage of their departure.
And before we go, just a reminder to come see the Pajama Game this weekend in the Clune Center.
Tickets are available on Edline and are selling fast.
That's all we have for this time. I'm Maddie O'Brien.
And I'm Chris Colbert.
Have an awesome day.